Valerie, we're trying to eat here. Westbridge, Westbridge, you're the Topsbridge, Eastbridge, dry like scrunchy old mops. My eyes are frozen open. Abracadabra, abracadunk, please someone help us with all this junk. Harvey Kinkle, king of the conversation starters. Hey everyone, so I've got another Sabrina episode review today, and this is episode 4 of the 3rd season. I won't have one of these next week, so bear with me, there'll be another couple of weeks before I can do another. This episode is weird. I can tell you this episode inside out, but I'm not the biggest fan of it. I don't dislike it, but if I go to put on a season 3 episode, which tend to be my go-to season, I don't really put this one on that much. I don't know why. It's not a bad episode, it's a really good episode. The morals are strong, the script is great. I just don't get the sense of enjoyment from it that I do from a lot of the others. Uncle Mortimer comes to visit Sabrina with a clue for the family secret, and while he's there, the magician ends up performing a child's birthday party, which is always going to be a little bit risky. I think the main focus is Valerie wanting to try out to be a cheerleader. Sabrina tries to stop her. Sabrina realises the error of her ways in doing that. Honestly, this is probably one of the very few Valerie episodes that I like, which is probably not a good thing, since to say I don't watch this episode that much. But yeah, so Valerie tries out to be a cheerleader, which in itself is kind of weird. One of my favourite scenes in this, actually, before I get in with my random points, is when Sabrina uses the magic penny, which by the way is an awesome thing. I would totally love one of those, as dangerous as they would be. And you have Lindsay Sloane in the cheerleader outfit. I love the Westbridge cheerleader outfit. It's one of my favourite things. I'd love to wear that just for a second, just to say I'm in a Westbridge cheerleader outfit. It's really fascinating to see Lindsay Sloane wearing that, having Valerie almost role reversal there, completely personality transplant. So that's quite fascinating, one of my favourite things, and it's just a teeny little thing. Also, the tryouts themselves are great. What was it? Cut the V, dot the I, curl the C, T, O, R, Y. Victory, victory, that's our crime. I think, off the top of my head, I think that's the chant. And Sabrina's audition is absolutely brilliant. I absolutely love it. It's funny. But other than that, there's not really that much about this. We don't get a lot of Hilda and Zelda in this, or they're there, but they don't have their own individual plots in this, really. They're kind of there to keep Uncle Mortimer kind of on a lower scale. Obviously Mortimer's magic going wrong is quite good. I think one of the reasons I'm not the biggest fan of this episode is the magic, and I mean the magician magic. I'm not, Penn and Teller aside, I don't really pay attention at all to magic in the sense of card tricks or rabbits out of a hat. I don't like it, I don't enjoy it, I really don't care that much, unless we're talking on a massive scale, but just a deck of cards or a rabbit in a hat, it doesn't bother me that much. So I think because a lot of it is about that, I don't like it. But on the plus side, the morals in this is great. First of all, don't let an irresponsible adult talk to children, because they will send them to a faraway place and replace them with a talking cat. Also, Sabrina and Valerie kind of don't interfere with what your friend wants just because you don't want them to do it. Let them do what they want to do, providing that they're not going to come to harm. So I like that a lot. Yeah, Salem trying to fix things I thought was quite cute. Salem doesn't really have that much involvement in this episode either, which is a bit of a shame, because I think he could have done really great things. Salem in the freezer is brilliant though, I love that. My eyes are frozen open. I really like that quite a lot. But other than that, okay, the last 2 things I wrote down on my list when I was note making. 2 small things I like about this episode. Jenna Lee Green's cackle. You'll know the scene I'm on about when Sabrina's trying to get Valerie another audition and Libby cackles, and honestly, complete credit to Jenna Lee Green here. I loved that so much. I thought it was one of the best cackles ever, so that was great. And we get to see Valerie's bedroom as well, kind of, slightly. It's quite a weird directing, actually. The angle of the bedroom we see and the way it's portrayed is kind of odd, but it was quite nice to be able to see that. I'm pretty sure we see it in other episodes as well, but it was nice enough. Yeah, so it's an alright episode. It's just, I can't get excited about it. There's nothing bad about it. The morals are good, the script is fine. The acting, of course, is brilliant. The acting is as good as ever. And I actually like Valerie in this, which is a nice change. I just can't get overexcited about this episode. It just doesn't make me go woohoo. So, what you're going to do. But let me know your thoughts on this. I do think it's... Well, I think I probably just overwatched it. I can't really remember watching it that much as a child, but I must have done if I know it inside out. well, pretty much, you know, I can tell you pretty much what happens step by step. But let me know your thoughts on this. Maybe you love it, maybe it's one of your favourites. But as I said, next week I won't have one, but the week after I'll hopefully try and get one done for you. But let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!